friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike Payne. I'm a session guitarist based in Nashville. For this video, I'd like to talk a little bit about creating musical hooks. And for the example that I just played at the top of the video here, it's a song by Vince Gill called Down to My Last Bad Habit. The hook on this track was played by none other than Uncle Larry himself, Tom Bukovac. Awesome part, great tone, great touch. And this video is really inspired by a quote that I heard recently. And it went something like this: originality does not come from spontaneity. It comes from copying something intelligently. And, in other words, we don't just sit down with the guitar in the chair on a session and poof, magically appears this great, hook idea. Usually. I mean, I guess it is possible. But the more common scenario is that the hooks we create are a result of all the time that we've put in leading up to that moment, right? All the songs we've learned, all the hooky parts that we have kind of got into our musical DNA, and that's what comes out. We have to work pretty quick here in Nashville, and that's one of the things that, sometimes we have visitors come to the studio, and they're always amazed at, like, how do you guys come up with these parts and these hooks so good and so quick? And it's really just that. It's all the hours of learning the craft, learning a lot of songs, and understanding kind of where these hooks come from. And over time, you really get a good feel for it, and you're able to be efficient in the studio. So hey, before I continue, I'd like to just encourage you guys to subscribe. I usually wait to the end of my videos to ask that, but I'm getting better about doing it on the front end. So if you're already not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button for me. So thanks for that. All right, so to continue on here, why are hooks, why are they so important? And I wrote down just a few thoughts here. It gives the listener a little taste of what's coming. Okay. Number two, it gets it captures the listener's attention, right? So they want to keep listening to the song. And then it also helps make the songs more memorable. And then finally, it ultimately helps the song become a success. So, and let's see. So let's just look at this Down to My Last Bad Habit, which, please look this song up. It's incredible. Great song, great guitar playing on this. And so why this hook works on this track, right? And by the way, we're in E flat, so if you're not already tuned down a half step, do that now. The chord changes are simply A flat for a bar, B flat, back to A flat, B flat, A flat, B flat, E flat, E flat sus, and then finally lands on the 1 there at the end. So the melody in the verse, I'll just play this for you. This is Vince's vocal melody. It goes something like this. Right? I'll play it one more time. Okay? So let's back up a second. Now we get to look at the hook that Tom plays at the top. And you'll notice something, that you'll notice that he is quoting a bit of that melody in the hook at the top of the song. And this is a very common thing. I mean, think of I mean, all the greats, right? George Harrison, there's a reason for this. And on I could go. George is just the first guy. He's a Beatle, so. And Tom talks about him all the time. So, and I know his love for the Beatles. So, anyway, okay. So let's look at this hook then, right? So we've got. By the way, this hook is in fourths. So, and this is, to me, this is kind of trademark Bukovac. I love hearing him play these lower fourths on the lower strings. We've all heard, you know, right on the higher strings, kind of R&B ideas. But when I hear these lower voiced, to me, that's kind of trademark. Yeah. So we've got fourths, okay? But I'll just play the hook for you here. That's the opening phrase. So we've got. Okay? And you'll notice that it's all fourths until we get here. And then we've got the major third here in the top. It's hard for me to think. I'm a half step down, so I'm thinking E, G sharp, but I guess it's E flat, G in this case, a half step down. So, okay, second phrase, and then it just goes like this. Okay, so we've got this shape here. And it kind of lets things ring out a little bit. Right? So. All right, and then the third phrase goes back to the opening, basically repeats the first phrase. Right, exactly. And then over the 5 chord, or the B flat, he goes, and it settles down on the 1. Okay? So I'll play it one more time with the loop this time. I should say that before I start the loop, that there's a pickup, right? So the pickup to the downbeat, to the downbeat of the song is this: 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. All right, so that's our downbeat, is 1. Okay, so let's fire up the loop now. All right, pretty cool, right? And as you hear it, you understand now that it's quoting the melody, right, that Vince is about to sing in the verse. So it's already kind of priming your ear for what's to come. And let's talk a little bit about right hand technique on this. So we're harmonizing fourths, okay? So I'm using, let's see, middle finger and ring finger. And I'm pulling, right? That's all with fingers. It's hard to play it slow. All fingers so far, and then I'm adding a little bit of the pick there on the D string with this lick. Back to fingers. So it's a lot of sort of gentle finger style. You don't want to pick too hard on this because it can get sort of choppy and weird. Like if I dig in too much, I mean, it's okay, I guess, but it's better to be a little smoother. And for that, I'm just using my middle finger to, let's see. And then I'm using the pick on the D string, and then pulling up with my middle finger, and then pick and middle finger there for that last, and then I'm using the pick for the last lick. Okay. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to that technique, but you know, it's a good thing to work on. And so I think this is probably a great place to wrap up. So yeah, it just gives you guys something to think about and how to think about creating hooks and how to get better at creating hooks. Really just by playing them, by learning a lot of them from various songs, various genres. It's a awesome, huge world out there of killer hooks. So there's never a shortage of songs to learn and things to be inspired by as it relates to this topic. So, but I'd like to thank you for tuning in, and I'm having a great time making these videos. I hope that they're beneficial and you're enjoying them. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you on the next one.